Hello, today I'm going to be showing how you can replace the suction motor or to get into the suction motor module. If it'll ever focus. Nope, doesn't want to focus today. On a Roomba, Combo 10 Max, J Series, I Series, and E Series. First off, we're going to want to remove the dustbin. And I'm going to flip the robot over. If you need the part number for the suction motor, that's it right there. You can pause to see it. What you're going to do next after removing the dustbin, you're going to remove the 5 screws, or you also got to remove that side brush. But you want to remove this screw, this screw, this screw, that screw, and that screw. Let me do that really quick. And you're going to do that with a simple Phillips head. Next, after you do that, you're going to want to just simply, this should just pop off. If you want to be overly cautious, you can just remove the battery. In this case, I will. You don't really need to be, but you just pull this little tab back right there. The battery should just pop out. There you go. Next, you're going to want to remove this screw, that screw right there, and that screw. And for those screws, make sure you use a slightly smaller drill bit or screwdriver. Next, this module should just come out, sort of. Sometimes it's a little stuck in there. It's also hard to do with one hand. It's stuck. Hold on, I'll get it out really quick. I got it loosened up. Basically, all you do is you just push this up and it should come out. Clean up any debris under here. There's your suction motor. Those screws are not going to look the same. Those are just extra screws because the other ones have either sheared off, as you can see right there, or just broke because they broke for some reason. There's another suction motor number, which I think is the same as. All you need is just the top number right there. Doesn't matter what this is because it's different on a whole bunch. Alright. Next thing you're going to want to do, so you're going to want to see these couple wires. How many? There's 4. There's a red, yellow, blue, and black one. Those are going to spider over here. They're going to be underneath this stuff, I believe, I think. That's going to come under here, and I'm going to show you how to remove this. Be careful. It's a circuit board type thing. Should just come out like that, or I don't know. Let me get it under because it's hard to do it with one hand. Alright, now that that is done, we're gonna take the suction motor off. So what you're gonna want to do is, you should have all 4 of your screws there. There's gonna be one right there, there, and there. You're gonna want to take those out. Then you should have the suction motor. You're going to want to take that off. And then what I found that works somewhat decently is if you grab a screwdriver and you put it underneath. Here, it's hard to do with one hand. Just use a drill bit for this. What you do is put it under here and like try and pry it up a little bit slowly. If you do it too hard, it might break. But after you take it apart 100,000 times, for me, you might just want to try this first. You might be able to pop this off. I cannot get it off right now. I'm going to do that because it's hard to do with 2 hands. One hand. First time I did this, it took me like 20 minutes to get it off. It's a pain. But this time, I got it off, finally. Alright, what you're going to want to do next is remove these 2 screws. Right there, right there. When you're done doing that, all you have to do is just take these out. Make sure you don't lose them because there's only 2. Alright, and then you have your suction motor. There you go. Then I'm going to show you how to reinstall it if you can't already figure out how to do it. You're going to want to put this back up in here, and you're going to have to align the screw holes with the. You're going to want to align the screw holes with those holes right there. that, and then you're just going to want to drive the screws back in. Should look something like this once you're done. Next thing you're going to want to do is put on the fan, which isn't hard. You just should be able to put it back on. Again, it's hard to put on with one hand. All you have to do is align that with that hole right there. Should look something like that. Don't press too hard or else you could break it. I don't know if you can, but you might. I don't know. Next thing you're going to do is put this cover back on. Put the cover back on, and then you're going to want to put the screws back in with the holes right there. Go right there, right there. Don't ask about him, but you would want to put one there, and right there. There you go. Now you just gotta spider it over again. Like this. Just make it go all over the place. Back to here. Back to there. I'll show you how to install it. Alright, so I just realized that I put this on the wrong way. What you're going to do is you want to make sure that this thing right here is on this side instead of that side, or else the wire will not be able to reach over here. The little circuit board should literally just pop in. If it doesn't, then there's something wrong. Or there might not be something wrong. It just might be you doing it wrong. But for me, it just pops right in. One thing you want to do, just look at it, make sure everything looked okay. For me, it looks okay, I think. Then, simply drops right in. Drive the screws back in. Do that really quick. Next thing you're going to want to do is make sure to put the battery back in, or else your robot will not work. And that's probably an obvious, but just saying. After, you're going to put that back on. I'm going to drive the screws in, as you remember. If you remember, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. After you drive the screws in, you want to put a side brush back on. And you drive that little screw in. Very simple. Don't over tighten it or it might strip out. After that, grab your bin, put it back in. Got the other day trying to do something. There you go. And bin pops in. Should be done. I'm gonna wait for the robot to boot back up, and I'm gonna see if a $1 AliExpress thing works or not. Now let's boot it up, see if it works. Empty the bin. Let me fix that. I don't know why it's saying that. Alright, so more than likely that was not the new part. I just set it on clean when the bin is still full. See if it works. There you go. It works. $1, not bad. Please like and subscribe. This was Roomba Tester, and have a good day.